What's up, YouTube? This is the Take 5 podcast. I'm Aaron Action.
Nasty.
I'm Dustin.
Sam the man.
All right. Today's guest from New Haven, Connecticut, guitar shredder from the band Mullett. Please welcome Dan Halen. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, boys. Good to be here. Good to see you again.
Oh, yeah. All right. Today's topic is top 5 guitar solos. All right, Dan, what'd you have for number 5?
All right. Listen, first we have to acknowledge the absurdity of this list because, let's face it, there's 500 solos we could have put out here. But it's fun, right? We're having fun. These are fun.
You're allowed to have honorable mentions, too, so because I got a lot of those.
Okay. I didn't know that, but I sure have a couple that, I left off my favorite guitar players on this. So number 5, I'll get right to it.
Okay.
This is from 1987, their second album, Pride. It's the band's White Lion. The guitar player is Mr. Vito Bratta, and the song is Wait.
Great song.
Nice.
It's
amazing. You guys do
that
that live, don't you?
We do that song live.
Yeah, that
sounds good.
That solo's not easy to play. I still don't play it correctly. I get it close, but so that's my number 5. Just for me, it's one of those solos. Like when you hear Eruption from Eddie Van Halen for the first time, you're like, "What the fuck is he doing? I don't even know what he's doing." And for me, the first time I heard the Wait solo, it was kind of the same thing. Like, how's he doing that? I don't know. And it just brought the song up to, like, I judge a song. If a song could be an A, and if the solo's so cool, makes it like an A+.
Oh yeah.
To me, Wait does that. The song is so great without the solo, but then you add that on top, and it's just perfect. So
that's funny because that's when we was really getting into you guys. We was like, "Oh shit, they're playing Wait." Remember that trick?
Yeah.
We was like,
because you don't have too many bands that play White Lion.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
That is an awesome song.
All right, Rosie, what you got for number 5?
For number 5, I went with Get the Funk Out from Extreme.
Wow.
Good one. I thought of Uno.
Yeah, he's a good guitar player.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
The solo in it is just seems so oddly placed. It's a catchy song, and then the solo is good, and the song is it doesn't really fit the song, but it's still good. So
yeah, right on. All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 5?
I'm with Dan. It's ridiculous to cut this list down to 5.
Yeah.
It was so hard. I got my whole sheet is completely filled up. Oddly, my number 5 was exactly the same as Dan. I had Wait. Was
really?
5,
Nice.
but I'm going to drop that out now since he picked it.
Okay.
Which I'm kind of glad because I got to put Van Halen on the list. Hot for Teacher was just amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, your favorite song, wasn't it, Sam?
It may have been. I really loved Unchained as well, but man, when I first heard Hot for Teacher and the video, and I was about that age, it just blew me away.
Yeah.
The video is fucking awesome where he's walking across the desk doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's my favorite Van Halen song, too. All right, Dustin, what'd you have for number 5?
My number 5, I decided to go with most of us are from Columbus, Ohio. And I decided to go with a local legend, a guy named Mark Chatfield. He's most notably for people from a band called The Gods. He did another band in the 80s called Rosie. And he did a lot of years, decades of on and off touring with Bob Seger. So first Gods album, he has a song on there called Cross Country. And it's a little musical journey where it's, I don't know, like a 6-7 minute long song and kind of epic. Like I said, it takes you on a musical journey. And I like that about it. And I just think he's underrated. None of those bands other than Bob Seger, obviously, but really blew up. But dude's a smoking guitar player.
Right on. All right, Trex, what'd you have for number 5?
All right, I have an opening statement. These
Okay.
picks are solos that stood out to me. I am not a guitar person, so I don't rate them by scales or any arpeggios or anything. I just rate them by their sound. So I'm going pretty obvious with this one. Just got lucky from Dawkins from the Tooth and
Oh,
Nail album. I
yeah.
love this solo. George Lynch, of course, guitar legend. He always does a great job.
Right on.
Great song.
Yeah. All right, I had one at number 5. I'm going to kind of change it. It'll be an honorable mention, but I'm going with Wasp, Sleeping in the Fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that. Oh man, that's so
For
good.
Holmes. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Great song.
Yeah. All right, Dan, what was your number 4?
Okay, so number 4. So being Dan Halen, I have to have a Van Halen song on here, of course.
Yeah.
This pick is probably going to piss off the Van Halen fans, though, because I thought about putting Jump on here, but instead I went with from 1982, the Michael Jackson album Thriller, the solo in Beat It.
Oh yeah, that was
Hell
good.
yeah.
Yep.
Great solo. I'm sure everyone knows the story.
Oh yeah.
Quincy called Eddie. Eddie did it for free, no charge. He made Quincy change the progression so he could solo over E. And it's just got all the Van Halen trademark, everything that Eddie does is in that solo. And it's just fucking awesome. And
Yeah.
that's my number 4.
That's good. I was going to have that as honorable mention. That was a good pick.
It was.
Excellent pick. Yeah.
All right, Rosie, what'd you have for number 4?
I've got Cemetery Gates, Pantera.
Yeah.
Pantera has a lot. I was trying to debate on which
Yeah.
one I wanted to. Yeah, they had some good ones.
Yeah, Dimebag is such a good guitarist.
Yeah. All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 4?
For number 4, I have Queensryche. I Don't Believe in Love.
Really?
Great
Nice.
song.
I didn't think you even liked Queensryche.
Oh, that whole album was amazing.
Really? Yeah.
I agree.
Right on. All right, Dustin?
Number 4,
Yep.
I went a little off my normal path, went kind of deep with this. One of the guitar playing styles that I've always liked is a slide guitar. Guys that can pull off slide guitar. So I went with a George Thorogood song from an 80s album. The song's called Gear Jammer. And it's got just sick fucking slide guitar solo in it, man. Yeah. So something a little different, George Thorogood, some slide guitar.
Yeah, you went deep on that song. I don't think I even know that song.
I know. I'm going to have to check that one out.
Yeah, Gear Jammer, man. It's
check
it out.
Song.
I've
I've got his Greatest Hits, and man, that song is amazing.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Trex, what'd you have for number 4?
All right. Do You Wear the Mark, Danzig? From Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill. John Christ gives a soul in this solo. Bluesy, even though I'm not into blues, but Danzig is an exception to the rule. For John Christ is an exceptional guitarist. Just never gets enough credit, but he's a great guitarist.
Yeah.
Fact.
All right, I'm about to throw some people off on my number 4. Lenny Kravitz, Believe, off of Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Underrated guitar player, man.
Dude,
Yeah, he is a good guitarist.
that guitar solo was sick, man. I mean, I love that song anyway, but man, that guitar solo was so good. Yeah, I think that's an underrated song by him.
Yeah.
What do you think about him, Dan?
I think, he's got it all. He's got the looks. He can sing. He can play guitar. He's one of those guys you want to smack. But I like Lenny.
Yeah.
He's got too much going on. Oh,
Yeah.
Just
I see.
acting.
I was really into him on the first few records. Like Mama Said, I love that album all the way through. Like a lot of later stuff I didn't like as much, but I used to be really into him.
Yeah, Lenny's a cool dude.
All right, Dan, what was your number 3?
All right, boys. And girls. So number 3, I'm going with a classic from their 4th album, 1975, Night at the Opera, Queen, Mr. Brian May, and of course, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
It's got to be on this list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what can we say about
Definitely.
Brian May?
Oh, for
You know,
sure.
The tone
Yeah.
on that song, the choice of notes, it's just, it could have easily been my number one, but number
Yeah.
3 here.
Yeah, I had that honorable mention. I mean, like nobody sounds like him. You can tell a
Wow.
Queen song anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
he is great. All right, Rosie, what'd you have for number 3?
Suicide Solution, preferably the
Fuck
live
yes.
version from Randy
What
Rhoads.
was it?
Suicide Solution.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And that riff alone is my favorite Randy Rhoads Ozzy riff.
Absolutely.
I know we're talking solos, but that fucking riff slays.
All right, Sam, what'd you have for number 3?
Mine's classic as well. Judas Priest. Some heads are gonna roll.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you could substitute really any Judas Priest song into this list, and
Yeah.
it would be a great solo.
That's
I don't
my
know why I
favorite
love that
Priest
one
album.
so much. Yeah.
All right, Dustin, what'd you have for number 3?
Well, I guess I got to keep it classic like everybody else. I went with number 3, Jimmy Page, Led Zeppelin, Heartbreaker.
Yeah,
The
there you
solo
go.
on Heartbreaker, fucking mind blowing. Just
Yep.
kind of sloppy, but that's what I think. That's the beauty of it.
That's Page, though. Yep.
Yep.
Good one.
All right, Trex, number 3?
All right. I'm not going classic. Well, in a sense, but not that classic. But I'm going a little different. Silent Scream, Slayer from the album South of Heaven. Gary King is just an amazing guitarist, and the solo proves his talent.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff Hanneman as well is equally, if not arguably, better. And I'm not trying to steal your thunder, but if
Yeah.
you're going to mention Carrie King, you got to mention
Yeah.
Jeff Hanneman. Man.
Hey, Dusty, you know we're all
Yeah.
about debates, man. You know, that's all good.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
My number 3. Now, if you ask me tomorrow, this could be my number 1. Docking in My Dreams under Lock and Key. Dude,
Yeah.
that solo is amazing. That video, his hands are moving so fast, man. Oh, that's so good.
And the guitar is cool as fuck, too.
Yeah. Like I said, you can ask me
Video
tomorrow.
was cool too.
What?
The video was cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
All right, Dan, what'd you have for number 2?
Okay, so number 2. I don't know, I might get a little grief for this, but I don't know. This could have been my number 1 as well. I don't know. It's not as flashy as these other solos, but from their self-titled album in 1976, the first Boston album, Tom Schultz.
Fuck yeah.
More Than a Feeling.
Nice.
Awesome.
That solo, I'm telling you, boys, comes in and like his, I talk about feel a lot, but the feel, the tone, his use of harmony, I had never heard harmony guitar like that before. And that's really one of the solos that made me want to play the guitar. And if you listen to some of our stuff, I mean, there's Tom Schultz influence all over it because I just love harmony solos. And he was the first one that I heard do that. And
That's awesome.
It's not a hard solo to play, but if you want to play it right, like Tom does, getting those bends just right and everything else, it's difficult. It's easy but difficult. So that's the beauty of it. The simplicity is the beauty of it as well.
That's awesome.
Well said,
So
man.
it's my number 2.
All right,
It's number 2.
Rosie, what's your number 2?
Metallica, Fade to Black.
Oh, damn.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking some Kirk Hammett. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a good one. All right, Sam, what's your number 2?
So I'm really gonna get some grief on this one. I know it don't really count because there's so many guitarists in it, but it's my list.
That's right.
Hearing Aid, We're Stars.
Damn
I
you.
had that as the fucking
Oh,
honorable.
nice.
That was my number 1. Damn you.
Yeah. It
All right,
had to
I'm
be
dead.
said.
Yeah.
All the guitar
Had to be
legends.
said.
Just great song. I mean, so many guys.
Yeah.
I can't believe they worked together for one song, but Just an amazing song.
That's cool. That's a cool pick.
Yeah, that was one. Man, that guitar, it just like 10 minutes long or something.
Yeah, it's epic as fuck.
It is. Epic is the right word.
Yeah,
it's
and like you said, so many dude, like just Brad Gillis, the fucking, oh my god,
You got all the guitar heroes in there. I mean,
oh yeah,
Glenn, Vivian Campbell and Craig Goldie.
It should have been number one, but you know me, everybody's gonna know what my number one is.
All right, Dustin, what's your number two?
Well, my number two and my number one are both going to be kind of similar to what I said to the God song. They're kind of some solos that take you on a musical journey. So the number two is UFO, Michael Schenker with Rock Bottom. That song just kind of starts off kind of mellow with the solo middle part, kind of mellow, but then just ends up ripping your head off.
He's one of the best, Schenker.
Correct. What's your number two?
All right. This is a band that not very many people know, but Rap About America's Don't Take Candy from a Madman. From the album Climbing the Walls. Dual guitar, lead guitarist, Terry Carter and Jay Abing trading off solos. That's my favorite. It's when two guitarists trade the solos. But I love that song, and the solos in that is pretty awesome.
Which song again?
Don't Take Candy from a Madman.
Yeah, first album. Yeah, Rat Shot America.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Climbing the Walls.
Yep. Good pick, man.
All right, since Sam took my number one, I'm gonna switch mine out. So for number two, I'm gonna go with Cinderella, Nobody's Fool, off of Night Songs.
Can't go wrong with that.
Something with ballads, man. Like it seemed like the solos are always good on ballads.
Yeah, that was the thing then.
Yeah. All right, Dan, what'd you have for number one?
All right, here we are, the top spot. So I don't know that everyone's even going to know this song. I hope they do. This song, this song has been my number one solo for probably 25 years or more. It's from their third album, Out of This World, the band Europe.
Yes.
It's not John Norum, though, because he had left during the Final Countdown tour. Key Marcello came in and recorded this album. So this is a Key Marcello solo. The song is Superstitious. And you want to talk about a solo that has just everything. I mean, the tone, the feel, his technique is fucking off the charts. And the fit to the song. The fit to the song for me is very important, and it's just amazing that when that solo comes in, it just takes you to a different place. And he does shit in that solo that, I mean, I know what he does. It's hard to do what he does, especially as clean as he does it. So I suggest everyone after this go listen to the solo in Superstitious. You will be blown away.
Well, see, I'm a big Euro fan. Like my favorite album is Wings of Tomorrow.
Okay.
Like Final Countdown, and they got a little bit poppy, but like I love some old Europe. I mean, even their newer stuff's pretty good. So I mean, that's a good pick.
Yeah, they totally went back to that earlier sound nowadays. So
yeah,
all that keyboard shit, that's all gone from them now.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
You'd probably be into their new stuff.
Hell yeah! All right, Rosie, what you got for number one?
I'm probably going to throw you all off here. I know everybody's expecting some Kiss song. Opus Pocus from the Perpetual Burn album from Jason Becker.
Wow. Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, that was good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole album is kind of a solo, but
I see. I have an honorable mention, Rosie, that I figured you would have had, but we'll get to that. All right, Sam, what was your number one?
Well, my number 2 had so many amazing guitar players in it. My number 1 has 3 of the best every day. I mean, how many bands have 3 guitar players?
I know this is one.
Iron Maiden, Stranger in a Strange Land. I mean,
Great
Nice.
song.
you can swap out any song with it pretty much, and just all
Yeah.
of their solos are amazing. But they always blow me away when they do a solo.
Yeah. All right, Dustin, what was your number 1?
Well, my number 1 is like I said, I touched on, someone taking on a musical journey. Love him, hate him, Uncle Ted, Ted Nugent, Stranglehold.
I do like that song.
It epic. Once again, my opinion, just epic guitar solo, man. He just takes you on a journey.
Yeah.
Give him his credit.
Yeah. All right, Trex, what was your number 1?
All right. My number 1 is a 13-minute, 40-second Metals epic opera. It actually has 3 solos in the song. It's from the album Keeper of the Seven Keys Part 2. It's the title track, Keeper of the Seven Keys, with Michael and Key Hansen trading off leads. That song is just so epic. It's like a rock opera.
Yeah.
And it
See,
has 3 solos.
I had a bunch of Halloween as honorable mentions. All right, but my number 1, this video, like, is just kind of like the docking video where the guitar solo is so awesome in the video. But Scorpions, No One Like You off of Blackout.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man, when he breaks out and he plays a guitar solo, oh man, that's so sweet. I remember watching that as a kid. It was like, man, this is amazing.
Yeah, and there you go. We talked about harmony guitars, and
yeah,
Matthias does that all the time.
Yeah.
that's another one. Good harmony
They're like
guitar.
a band with the perfect chemistry. Like with the vocals and the guitar, like they match.
All right, Dan,
and
you have any
they're still going strong too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have any honorable mentions, Don? Dan?
I'm sure I could think of many. One thing I wanted to mention though with that Boston album, let's not forget that was recorded in the basement. I mean, now everyone records in the basement. I'm in my basement in my studio. But in 1976, to have a major release recorded in a basement was unheard of. So that's just another thing that makes me love that album.
That's awesome.
That's all. He did it at his house. Honorable mentions. I mean, there's so many. I wanted to put in Gilmore with Comfortably Numb. I had some Ace Frehley stuff. That's why I'm glad there were 6 of us on this call. So the people I wanted to mention did get mentioned because, like I said, there's just too many.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was fun hearing everyone's choices, though. I enjoyed this.
Yeah. Rosie, you got any honorable mentions?
I think anybody said Sweet Child of Mine.
That is a good one. Yeah.
For a guitar solo, yeah.
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 See, I have a lot of Slash. Like, I had some Bevel Revolver even. Like, Slash is great.
Yeah.
Sam?
He's kind of farther down my list, but blew me away when I first heard it. Was so young. Dweezil Zappa.
Oh, yeah. You love some Dweezil Zappa.
Oh, yeah. Man, back in the day,
He's
he
a
was
good
so
player.
young, he was so talented.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love
100%.
that guitar solo. It sounds like somebody that's learning to play the guitar. Then he just shreds it.
Yeah. When your dad's Frank Zappa, I mean, it's kind of hard to
Yeah,
stop, right?
Right. No doubt.
I think, yeah, they were friends with Eddie Van Halen, and I think his guitar teacher was Steve Vai.
Yeah.
So just, you got to be great.
It's a good head start.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if any of you guys watched there's a YouTube channel from which focuses on the Sunset Sound recording studio and the Van Halen albums that were recorded there. Dweezil Zappa is like a co-host on most of those episodes. So yeah, he's a total Eddie Van Halen knew him, you know, and they go deep on that YouTube channel Sunset Sound with those first
Yeah.
Van Halen records recorded there.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
For
Right.
sure.
Dustin, you have any honorable mentions?
Yeah, I got a few, man.
All right.
One of them is definitely, we've talked about, Trex brought up, like dueling guitars, back trade-offs. One that I think needed to be mentioned. First album, Tesla, with Coming at You Live.
Yeah, Tesla.
Well, specifically the song Coming at You Live.
Yeah.
Where they're trading off back and forth, and they end up just killing the bends and the harmonies together. It's pretty, once again, I'll use the word epic.
Well, see, I had Modern Day Cowboy, was got awesome solo, and No Way Out, Heaven's Trail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Slide,
that was good. Yeah, when you mentioned Slide, that's where I thought you were going with that.
Well, keeping it in the slide, another honor, we've talked about this dude gets hardly any recognition, underrated as fuck. Mick Mars, man, the first Motley Crue record with Piece of Your Action.
The
slide solo on that's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
I had a couple from that album.
You had what?
I had a couple from that album and Color Devil. Yeah, because Mick Mars is very underrated.
Yeah,
absolutely. There's like 2 or 3 more I got. So I'll bring up this one, Leonard Skinner. My favorite Leonard Skinner song is a song that wasn't one of the hits. It's called "Cry for the Bad Man," and Rossington solo. Gary Rossington does the solo on that one, and it just fucking smokes. Another one I know Rosie brought up, Randy Rhoads, fucking solo on Crazy Train. Just classic as fuck. Just shows off everything that Randy Rhoads did. Is soloing.
Yeah.
And one of the last ones I'll mention is kind of deep too. It's Whitesnake, but it's one of the original guitar player from Whitesnake, Bernie Marsden. Album they did in like '78 called Love Hunter, and the song's called Medicine Man. Bernie Marsden is another. He's kind of hot in the blues kind of stuff now. He has a Les Paul that he calls the Beast, which is one of the most infamous Les Pauls in guitar history. Dan, do you know about him? Bernie Marsden?
I do.
The Beast Les Paul?
No, I think you said.
Fucking uses it all the time. But the solo on that song, Medicine Man, off Love Hunters, and amazing solo. That dude too, man, underrated.
Hey, Trex, cool you got any? Make it quick. We'll get low on time. Make them quick. I have a couple.
Well, here's one that isn't really considered a guitar, but a bass guitar. Pulling Teeth from Anesthesia, with no anesthesia.
Yeah,
and then
fucking awesome.
Then a Death Angel song, Veil of Deception, because it's like acoustic solo, and that's about it.
All right, I got a couple. This was actually in my top 5 originally. Purple Rain.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, I just had that on my list.
Yeah, like that was actually going to be my top 5. That's great. Beastie Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Here's one I can't believe nobody said. Yankee Rose, David Lee Roth.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
It was on my list.
Was it? Here's one for Rosie. Vinnie Vincent Invasion, Back on the Streets.
Oh yeah.
That's like my favorite Vinnie Vincent Invasion song.
Listen to the solo and listen to Vinny's solo and No Substitute.
Yeah, that whole album is awesome. But Back on the Streets is so good that Back to Europe, John Norm did a cover of that song. So yeah. And then you mentioned Queen, We Will Rock You, into that. That's pretty amazing too. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I got to mention George Lynch, Mr. Scary. There it is.
Yeah. All right, Dan. Where can we find you on social media? What do you got to promote?
So, we've been taking it easy this year. I mean, I think you guys know, I think because when we met in Ohio, we lost our lead singer to COVID last year. So we have our new guy in now, Sebastian Rock, doing great. But we're just now getting back to where we used to be. We used to do about 50 or 60 shows a year.
Mm-hmm.
And, this year we're probably going to do 20. So 2023 will really be out there. But we're going to be in Ohio in September. We're going to be in Long Island. We have a show in Connecticut, I believe, and where else? In Pittsburgh. So we're going to be around kind of like the Northeast. We won't go past Ohio this year. If you go to mullettrocks.com, so that's MULLETTROCKS.com, you can find all our dates on there.
Awesome.
But I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Chatting with you after our show that time. And I appreciate it. This was fun.
Wasn't that Sebastian's first show here in Columbus?
That was. You saw show number 1.
Yeah. Because I remember we had that conversation afterwards. Like he was good, but we could tell he was kind of new in the band.
Yeah.
But he has a great voice, man.
Yeah. So we've been cooking it, as we like to say. So next time we're out there, you'll see the advancement that it's become now.
Yeah. Yeah, next time you guys we follow you on Facebook, so next time you guys come around, man, we'll have to come and see you guys again.
Okay.
But
cool.
you were since you're number 1 and Superstitious, maybe throw that in your set sometime. Can you play that one?
I could. Hey, I won't know, but I could get where the average fan in the crowd would be like, "Oh wow, he played that total solo." But if you were a guitar player, you'd say, "Hey, he cheated here, he cheated a little there." That's my thing. Get it close. I like to get it close because I know you're never going to really play it exactly.
Yeah.
And most people that come to see us, they're not there for that. They're
I know, like
a good time. And
when we had that conversation that night, we saying even when you did like Motley Crue, we said, we would have liked to have heard deep stuff. But I mean, the average fan is not going to know like on the show or something, No.
Yeah. I love that song, but so you got to play the hits.
Yeah.
You got to play the hits, and you have to, when you're doing the solo, all the recognizable parts, like all the main notes, that you got to do those. As long as those are there, everything else, if you want to improvise a little bit, you could. I found that works very well.
Because even when you go see
I'm sorry I didn't put my Ohio State shirt. I got my Def Leppard shirt on. I should have worn my Ohio State shirt next time.
Oh yeah. But even when you see the actual band, they're a lot of times they're not going to do a bunch of deep tracks, as a lot of people aren't going to know them.
No, they go to the bathroom during that part. So,
yeah, exactly. And that's stuff that we want to hear. But like I said, like you got to play what the people know with the radio.
Yeah, they want to hear the hits, and they're paying $40-$50 for a ticket. So you have to give them what they want.
Right on. So. Anybody have any closing statements, Rosie?
I think she fell asleep.
Yeah, Rosie, you all up?
Put a mirror under her nose. See if she's breathing.
All right, Dan, anything else?
That's it, guys. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the road.
All right, thanks for coming on, man. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you.
If you ever want to come back, you're welcome.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, next time you come to Columbus, come on. You can promote if you want.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. 5 and out.
Take care. Later.
See ya.